You're under arrest.
No,
You're
I'm
done
not.
with this.
Get
Stop.
off of me. Get off of him. Get the fuck off of him. Get off of me.
Stop.
Get off of me.
You're under arrest. Get on the car and ground. Stop. Put your hands behind your back now.
You're hurting my stomach. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. I can't breathe.
Keep your arm back.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Get off of me. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Sit up. All right, sit up.
Let's loot. Let's riot. After watching this video, well, I'll tell you what, that's exactly what the news wants you to do. Out of this complete traffic stop, over 30 minutes of video, they decided to show you only 44 seconds of this traffic stop, the driver and the passenger going to jail. They don't show the police officer staying calm. They don't show the threats made against police officers. They don't show the racist comments made against police officers. They decided to only show you when they take the driver and the passenger in the custody, in the force that was needed to be done to take them into custody. That's all they decided to do. Are you serious? Out of all that, they could easily broke it up. Well, you know what? We're going to break that down right here on Live LEO and show you what transpired and why the driver and the passenger went to jail. All right, so while the police officer is in traffic, he observes the white vehicle open up the passenger side door, which could mean anything. You know what? Throwing something out, getting some fresh air, windows not rolling up, so they open up, get some fresh air. Could mean anything. So the police officer decides to further his investigation on why that door was opening, and he observed the male and the female fighting inside of the vehicle, which in turn gives him the probable cause to stop that vehicle for a domestic violence investigation. I guarantee any parent out there, you tell me if you're a parent, would you appreciate this police officer making the traffic stop to make sure your daughter or your son is okay in that vehicle and no one is hurt or being forced to do anything that they don't want?
And it looked like you both were fighting from what I saw. And she's breathing heavy and it looks like she's been crying. So you tell me what's happening, okay?
I asked you what's the problem, I'm not getting pulled over.
I'm sorry?
I'm asking you what's the problem, why I'm getting pulled over.
I'm making sure everybody's okay. That's what the problem is. Alright, well, what's your idea? Your idea? Well, I need his.
What's the problem?
Because this is a stop, okay?
All right, so right there, the police officer clearly explains to the driver why he is being stopped. Passenger side door open in traffic, appears to be fighting, female passenger, she's out of breath, and she's also crying. That traffic stop just turned into a domestic violence investigation, and they are both being detained. They do not understand that concept. It is no longer a traffic stop. It is a domestic violence investigation, and they both need to be identified. So let's see what transpires from there.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying, what's the stop for?
Because I'm making sure everybody's okay.
She said she okay, and I said I'm okay.
Okay, well, I need your ID. In case anything happens later on that I'm not aware of. I don't know everything, do I? Do you have a driver's license? And you have no idea of anything whatsoever?
She's not even driving, so what's the problem? Right, we trying to go somewhere.
Alright, well, hold up. Just back and forth? Alright, now what's your information, ma'am?
She's not even driving.
Hey, David. Well, I need your information. Well, go ahead. They were clearly fighting in the car before I got here, and she tried to open her door at one point.
All right, so there you have it. Obviously, she doesn't get it. This is no longer a traffic stop. It's a domestic violence investigation. They need to identify her to make sure she's not a runaway. She doesn't have any warrants. And also, too, is just to make sure the document on the report that they spoke to both parties, got their stories, and sent them on their way. Because God forbid something happens to them, the driver or the passenger harms or shoots either or, and then it falls back on the police officer for not conducting a proper investigation for domestic violence. I guarantee any parent out there will appreciate these police officers going above and beyond and conducting a proper domestic violence investigation to make sure both the passenger and the driver are okay, not being held against their will or harmed in any way.
But she doesn't want to give her information, so if you could get it from her.
She don't have a problem, so what's the problem? If she says she don't have a problem, I'm down.
Don't leave you close on my finger.
Sir, turn off the car. Sir, do me a favor. Turn off the car.
car, so I can open the door, okay? We're not gonna argue.
There is probable cause. I saw you fighting.
Cause to search anybody's car. You don't have no right. You don't have
You're
no
not
right
being
to open my
searched.
door. You don't
You're
have.
not being
You
searched.
have no right to open my car door, and then you don't want to close my door.
Ma'am.
We can open the window. You can talk to us through the window, but you have no right. You have no right to open my car door. Why did you call open? Why did you open my fucking door?
Hey, guys, calm down. We just want
Tell
her
him to close
name.
my damn door.
We want her
Tell
name.
him to close my door.
You caused
Tell him to close my door.
He's not
Ain't no
closing the door.
motherfucking reason
Turn
the
off.
door should be open right now. We said talking to you ain't no fucking problem. But like I said,
Listen.
this motherfucker right here.
Calm
shouldn't be
down.
opening
Calm
my
down.
fucking door.
Sir, quit
ain't no
yelling.
fucking calm
Stop
down.
yelling.
Tell him to close my motherfucking door
He's
and I'll
not
calm
closing
down.
your door.
I'm
He's
gonna
not
calm down
closing
when
it.
this motherfucker
We
closes
just
my
want
door.
her name and you guys can
Fuck
go.
that.
I don't
Tell him
have
to close
no
my
ID
door.
on me.
Well, we're gonna
Tell
put
him
it
to
in
close
the.
my door.
Shush.
Fuck
We're
you.
gonna get.
Tell him to close
We're
my
gonna
door.
put your.
I'm not talking to nobody till my motherfucking
We're
car
gonna
door
put.
gets closed.
We're gonna put your
I'm
name
not
in the
talking to
computer,
nobody
okay?
until my motherfucking car door gets closed.
Alicia Sykes, how do you
Close
spell
my
Sykes?
motherfucking door. Close my door. You have no right. You have
All right, so
no
clearly,
right.
right there, the driver of the vehicle, he does not get it. He does not understand. It is no longer about him. It is about identifying the female, speaking to the female. There's no reason why he should be opening his mouth, dictating that traffic stop anymore. Like, police officers, they could easily put him in the cuffs, throw him in the back of the car, and continue their investigation. But they try to do it the nice and polite way, and let's see how that works out for them.
Name, but no DOB.
Trying to take me out the car. We didn't do nothing
Why
wrong.
the fuck is my door open? Close my motherfucking door.
Let us go.
Close my motherfucking door, bro. Close my door.
Listen.
Close my
We
door.
just want
I
the
was
name.
talking to your ass.
Do you guys want to leave? Yes or no?
I was talking to you.
Do you
before
want? Okay. Do you
I
want to
was
leave? Yes
talking
or no?
to you before
Do
you
you
closed
want
my
to
door.
leave? Yes or
That's
no?
all the fuck I
Do you
wanna
want to
do.
leave?
We've been
Yes or
trying to
no?
leave from the
Do you
beginning.
want to leave?
I just said we
Yes or
wanna
no?
go.
Okay.
I just
All
said
I
we wanna
need
go. Can I
is
get
her
your
name
badge
and
number,
birthday,
too?
and
What's your
she can
name?
go. Okay, you're not even reasonable to talk to, are you? I can't even have a regular conversation with you because you're not
You
even
weren't trying
listening.
to have regular conversation.
You're not even listening.
My whole thing is why is my door open? Why is my door open?
Do you want me to tell
Why
you or
is
no?
my door
Okay, you're
open?
just gonna shout, so
Tell
I'm
me
not
why
gonna
my door
tell.
open.
Are you gonna let me talk or
Tell me
no?
why my door is open.
Your door is open because we need her name and birthday. She's refusing to give it, which is
Why do you
illegal.
need her name and birthday?
Because in order to let you go from the stop, because you were clearly
She's not even
fighting,
driving. I'm
because you were
driving.
clearly fighting,
Show me. Where?
I need to make
Tell me
sure
how.
that everything's okay.
You don't know shit. You sitting back there 2-3
You
cars.
heard the police officer, and he said, hey, I just want to make sure everything is okay. Give me her name and date of birth. But see, the driver still, in putting his mouth and getting them deeper in the hole, when easily, even after the female gave him a fake name, he still decides, the police officer still tries to go back and try to get a real name out of him. But obviously, it ain't going to work out because we've seen the beginning of the video. But at least you guys are seeing the whole truth and nothing but the truth right here on Live LEO, and why, on the beginning of this video, why they are going to jail after several attempts to try to send them on their way.
You're telling me it look like somebody fighting, but why the fuck is my door open?
Okay.
This is against the law. This right here is
No,
against the law.
no, it's
You
not.
have no
We
power.
didn't give you permission to
We
hold
did not
on.
give you permission.
I don't need your
Exactly.
permission.
Yes, you do. You need
Yes,
permission.
I saw you fighting.
You need permission.
That's not probable
You don't
cause.
have no fucking.
Oh, really?
You don't
You're
have
gonna
no-
pull that?
Yeah, we gonna pull
That's
that.
real
Yeah,
nice.
because we in fucking Aurora, bro. We
So
two
I'm a
black people
racist,
sitting
is
in
what
the
you're
car, bro,
saying.
and
That's
my
really nice.
motherfucking door popped open.
So I'm here trying to help you
I don't
guys,
give
and
a
you're
fuck,
saying that I'm
bro.
a
Let me go.
racist. You're saying I'm a
Let me
racist
go.
for trying to help you
Let
guys?
me go.
You're real
I
nice.
said, let me go.
You're not going right now.
Right, I'm the driver. So what the hell do you need my information? So what the hell do you need her information for? That's what I asked. At the end of the day, dog, there is no reason why the hell you should be opening my car door.
Tonight, any luck on Alicia?
Opening my car door.
I'm still looking. I didn't find anything on the phone X nor in our records.
All right, what's your birthday? And then we can leave. What's your birthday? Do you have a warrant? Is that why you're not telling me anything? Well, you don't. I know you don't,
I know
but
you know I don't.
I'm asking her.
Where my driver's license at?
David,
Where's my driver's license?
I don't know. She wants to get battered. Fine. No, it's not
You
closing.
can't have my information.
Yes, I can.
I don't have to give it to you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Why? Because you said so? No. And you don't have to
Come out of the car. Just step out. We don't want to touch you. We don't want to touch you. Step out of the car. Because you were both fighting.
Feel safe. We wasn't fighting.
Yes, you were.
We wasn't. Don't get out my face.
Listen, you step out of the car.
Get out my face.
I'm going to ask one more time, okay? Step out of the car.
I said no because you had no permission to open my door in the first place. No, it's not. Don't touch me, sir. Do not touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't grab me. He hurting me. You hurting me. Get off of me. Get off of me. You hurting me. Don't touch me. Get off of me.
She's under arrest.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
You're going to go to jail as well. You're going to go to jail as well. Do not be playing on your back. Do not be playing on your back.
Stop hurting me. Stop hurting me. Get the fuck off of me. Stop hurting me. Stop hurting me. Stop hurting me.
You're under arrest.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You're under arrest.
You hurt me. Get the fuck off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
You're under arrest.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
For what? Arrest for a truck and get out.
Get out.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
You're under arrest.
Get off of me.
You're under arrest.
No,
You're
I'm
done
not.
with this.
Get
Stop.
off of me. Get off of him. Get the fuck off of him. Get off of me.
Stop.
Get off of me.
You're under arrest. Get on the car. Get on the ground and stop. Put your hands behind your back now.
You're hurting my stomach. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. I can't breathe.
Keep your arm back.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Get off of me. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't.
Sit up. All right, sit up.
Y'all grown ass niggas. That's female. You the truth. You the bitch and both out. The bitch over there too. First one down the female. She over there passed out. My motherfucking girl passed out. Y'all bitch ass over here fighting her. Just pass the fuck out. Help her. Help her. What is y'all doing, man? Help her. Help her. Record this. Record this. Record this. Hey, that guy's my man. I can touch that ground. Pass out.
All right, come on. Go to the curb. Okay.
All right, so there you have it. I'm not even going to try to explain the rest of that stuff, especially that can't breathe stuff. You guys all seen right there. I zoomed in on it. That, you know what, the police officer used absolutely no force anywhere on the female to restrict any of her breathing. All that stuff, her breath was already out of breath inside the vehicle from probably fighting with her boyfriend. Now they pull out the vehicle with her fighting with the police officers, and now she's screaming, "I cannot breathe." And there's no obstruction, anything that police officers are doing to restrict her breathing. So you know what? I hate to say it, man, but you know, it's really, really sad. These police officers, this police officer went to go stop this vehicle just to make sure both the driver and the passenger were okay. Just to make sure, you know what? So when their parents, you know, watch this video and see that, hey, you know what? Why did my daughter get beat up? Why did my boy get beat up by his girlfriend after being stopped by the police? This is the insurance that hopefully that this traffic stop would have stopped any other further domestic violence moving forward with them. And it was a chance for the male half or the female half to say, you know what? Hey, he's beaten me up before. Hey, you know what? I'm in fear of my life. But they didn't do that. That is what love does. But you know what? These police officers, they did what they had to do. They did the right thing. And you know what? Unfortunately, I mean, the driver and the passenger did not want this help. So, I mean, hopefully all you parents out there, you raise your children right to respect not just the police, but just anyone in general, man. Because you guys all clearly see this right here, this video. I mean, these police officers, straight, cool, calm. They did not want to take them to jail. All they wanted to find out if both the male and the female were okay. So God bless, stay safe, people. Don't forget to subscribe. Post your comments down below. Don't forget my live LEO cups. I don't know where they're at. They're already sold out. We got more in stock. Go check them out. God bless, stay safe, people. And like always, we're showing the truth, nothing but the truth, right here on Live LEO.